Hey guys, so we just took a train to a town in the middle of nowhere here in Czech Republic, which is the heart of Europe, and we're gonna go see an epic castle. It's gonna be awesome. Now, a few things you need to know as a Christian if you're traveling. The Czech Republic, most of them are atheists, and a lot of them also don't speak English. The younger kids do and stuff like that, but a lot of them don't. So when you're going to like witness to them and stuff like that, it's pretty difficult. I've sat next to different Czechs and, you know, said, hey, do you speak any English? And most of them will say, no, I don't know. And yeah, so you don't get anywhere as far as witnessing to them. At least have some tracks on you. And anybody who ever travels, if you're a Christian and you're traveling, you got to understand, you don't have a responsibility to go spend money and go have fun in other countries. Now, can you do that? Sure. But you could also do that anywhere. As you're doing that, you need to make sure you're getting out the gospel. You have a responsibility to reach the uttermost parts of the world. So I encourage everybody listening, if you're going out, find a church wherever you're visiting. Find churches, it's going to take a little research, and get some tracts in the language of those people. And then when you go out, you can hand out tracts in their language, so you don't have to know their language. So anyways, I was able to hand out some tracts, and we got a pile of them. Luckily, the church and the missionary that we're working with has tracts of people who got saved in the church. So it's pretty nice to be able to give people that so they can really feel that connection. Other than that, people are really quiet. They're not as friendly as like an American who would maybe smile and want to have a conversation, stuff like that. They're a little more preserved. But they do like Americans and they do like Trump. So anyways, we're gonna go see this castle. It's a little bit of a walk. The train ride here was pretty epic, and we just got some awesome drone shots. I think we gotta go that way. Let's go this way. What a stuck. Dude, guys, check out this sick castle. Check it out, right here. It's epic. So epic. Now, I'm not super excited about the castle as much as I am about the dogs. Check out this dog. I didn't even pet this dog yet. Come on. What's up, guys? It's so interesting how something will look really close, and then when you like start walking toward it, it takes forever. And this castle is one of them. This little walkway is so steep. I feel like we've been climbing forever. The funny part is, first off, there's a parrot down there. There's a bunch of green parrots. So that's kind of funny and cool. And they like to whistle. And I think I might get one as a pet. Are you guys from America? Yeah. Where are you from? From Wisconsin. Oh, cool. I'm from North Dakota. Are you just visiting? Yep. But as you're walking up this and you're getting a really good workout, you could just think to yourself, like, what do I crave the most right now? And what I crave is ice cream. Do you think no one else thought of that? Of course they did. Ice cream. What's up, guys? We are in the castle now, and it is epic. The only stupid thing is you can't get up there. Ben, show that. Like, they won't let you go up there. I think you have to pay a ticket. Well, anyways, on our way up here, people were closing down their little shops, and I said, why? He said, oh, there's not a lot of people here today. And then he said the castle closes at 6. So I look at my clock. It's 5:40. We have 20 minutes. So that's why I'm sweating. Anyway, check out how sweet this is. Now, one thing as a tourist, you know, as you're going around and you know, you're getting epic shots and stuff like this, one of your goals is you don't want to look like a tourist. You want everybody to think you're from here. So what you have to do different things to make it. You don't want to look like you're American. Just people hate Americans, you know. So yo, check out this shot right here. No. Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
You want a picture?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Does he go up here?
Are you still filming?
Yep.
There's someone in there. If we could just get a key.
Is it locked?
I hear people in there. What if like an old guy from like 500 years ago with his like night outfit just comes out like, what do you want? You know what this makes me think, like being in this castle, like how awesome that would be hundreds of years ago to like have this view, in these mountains, this castle, and then like have this sick setup so that like no one can ever attack you. It's like perfectly in the mountains. If anybody even ever found you, obviously I'll show you the drone shots right now. Alright guys, thanks for watching that. To end this video here, I'm going to go over some things about the Czech Republic so that if you ever visit or if you're just curious about that country, you can know some things. Also note that Czech Republic is really similar to most of all Europe, so it's not going to be that much different. You're going to obviously find differences, but some personal things I wanted to tell you guys is, one, I lost a tripod. I was at the bus station, which stinks because I just got this tripod. I was at the bus station and left it there, and obviously it was gone. So luckily that was only 40 bucks, but I did like it a lot. I'm just gonna have to buy a new one. So I went to the store. Luckily they had one at a camera shop in the mall, and so I bought another one, but it was cheaper for the same price. It's like really not nice, but it gets the job done for here in Rome. Kind of stinks. The second thing is my drone filter, which is very important because when you're flying your drone during the day and it's really bright, you have to have a filter on it, or just forget about it. You're not gonna get footage. So my filter cracked. I noticed that when I was gonna go fly it. So, you know, oh man, just thing after thing stopped me from getting any shots in Prague or Czech with the drone. I had like 3 days where I flew it for like a couple hours, or like an hour each, and it was just a hassle. In the city, you really don't want to do it. You're not allowed. I mean, I've seen a video of somebody doing it in the city, over buildings, over people. Definitely illegal. They don't have specific laws though yet, but they do control their air. And so I was flying toward the castle and it stopped me. It started freaking out, telling my screen, land this thing. So, you know, I'm not risking breaking or my drone flying, you know, them shooting it out of the air. Not gonna risk it. So as far as the city, hardly any shots. Outside the city, you know, I was, like I said, I was working on professional stuff as far as video projects, so I really didn't have time to just sit there and, you know, fly my drone around. You know, that was least on the priority list.
two more other things I want to tell you. One is the currency in Czech Republic. So they are part of the EU, but they don't use euros as their primary currency. They use crown, which is like every $2,200 in crown is $100 in America. So it kind of stinks because you got all this money and it's like hardly worth anything. Same thing goes for Thailand. You know, it's like a lot of money for hardly anything. Botswana wasn't so bad because it was like just add a zero, real easy. It was like, you know, and if something's $3, it's $30 there. So not too crazy, but at the same time, pretty easy to keep up with there in Botswana. Anyways, I will get back to you guys in the next vlog about Italy. I don't have good service, or I don't have the best internet, so uploading, I don't know, these might come out late, but this trip has been super tiring, and up until the moment that I left Czech Republic, I was working on the computer, so doing a lot of work. Other thing about getting sick, I got super sick. I had a huge fever, pounding headache all day, sweating bullets in bed, just horrible experience. It was lasted a little bit, a couple days before and days after. So I don't know if that has something to do with the plane ride here, or if it had something to do with something I ate. But if you're traveling, you got to be careful not to. You just got to be careful. Like, just be aware of kind of your schedule, you know, and the weather. You know, like for me, if it's really hot all the time, and then for like a day or two, it's like really cold, and I'm not dressing properly for it, and I'm not, you know, just ready for it. You know, that's how I get a cold. But this was like a cold that turned into a fever, so not cool. But yeah, you got to be super careful. Give yourself enough time in between projects and working to have time to, if anything happens that you got to take care of yourself, make sure you leave time for that. Anyways, I'm gonna go, and I will get back to you guys and let you guys know how Rome, Italy is. Peace.
So here we are at the Vatican, and as you guys know, I'm a Christian, so you might think to yourself, maybe I'm here because, you know, I want to see the Pope and I want to partake of this little service here on Sunday. But I'm actually not here for that.